place each and every practice, and a big thank you for never getting angry when I took your cane. And I most definitely know we miss seeing you, found you alive down at the end of the bench. And another big thank you to Bailey for always being there to listen to me complain. Thank you to Coach Pat, and thank you to Coach Story for teaching me to play this amazing sport that I will love forever. And last but not least, one more huge thank you to my girls. Thank you for always being by my side. Thank you for always giving me a shoulder to cry on. Thank you for always dancing with me when I felt like dancing. Thank you for always listening to me when I wanted to talk. And most importantly, thank you for being yourselves. This team is filled with some of the most unique, kind-hearted, and most beautiful souls I've ever met. Please never lose that. I love each and every one of y'all to death. To the underclassmen, you guys are who are lucky, and I'm all talk about how we are all counting on you guys to keep up our traditions. When I come back to watch y'all sing tonight, I expect to hear loud music and laughter coming from that locker room, and our traditions to still be alive, or else y'all are all getting squirrels. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do with volleyball or girls. What I do know is that I've learned so many valuable lessons and made so many crazy memories while being a Lady Raider. Like that one time on exit 105, singing 5 more minutes with my fellow singers, and waking up at the locker room to see Coach T sleeping on the court. If you only get one thing from this speech, it's to never take anything for granted. Time flies, so step up the little things and always remember your teammates. It saddens me to have to give up on your phone, but I'm so excited to see more beautiful women go around.
Ladies and gentlemen, Patty C. Next is Lauren Grant. Lauren is a daughter of Don and Amy Grant. Lauren is a setter and an outside hitter for the Lady Raiders. Now let's listen to what Lauren has to say about her time as a Lady Raider.
I'm sure everyone has heard the saying, it goes by in the blink of an eye. As a freshman, I found that very hard to believe. It feels like just yesterday I was crying trying to figure out my geometry, and I am now a senior writing my final goodbye to a sport I've loved since fifth grade. I want to start by thanking my parents for always supporting me and motivating me. I could always count on my dad setting up the camera to record almost every game, and my mom line judging whenever she could to be in on the action. Next, and most importantly, I want to thank all the coaches. Without every one of them, I wouldn't be where I am today. I still remember trying out in middle school with Coach Pack and Coach Story, not realizing how big of an impact this sport would have on my life. I want to thank Coach Eel and Bailey for making my freshman year memorable. I want to thank Coach Spears for always believing in my abilities as a player. I would finally like to thank Coach Sheep for motivating every one of us on the team and pushing us to reach our goals. No matter how many years pass, I will always remember, attitude is everything. I would also like to thank our student section. No matter what was happening in the game, I could always count on them to say or do something to make me laugh. Along with the student section come some of my best friends. I could always count on looking in the stands and seeing Connor, Maddie, Warren, and Malachi anytime he was on the pass. One of my favorite memories in a game was when I got a kill and looked over and saw my friends going crazy, and Connor Fox yelled, "Lauren Courtney," even though my middle name is actually Elizabeth. No matter where I go in life, I will never forget the amazing memories I made with all these people. Here's a letter to our underclassmen. Cherish every moment that you get with each other, and don't take this sport with these amazing players and coaches for granted. In 10 years from now, you won't remember that ball you served in the net or the game that you got pulled out of. You'll remember the people who are always there to pick you up. You'll remember the people like Curry Neal who are always there to tell you to get your head out of your butt and pull it together. Or the people like Anna Johnson who are always there for a shoulder to cry. Or the people like Zoe Dillard who will show you how you played in the game no matter the outcome. Or the people like Maddie Cease and Kai Farrell who motivated you to be the best player you can be. At the end of the day, it is the people, sorry family, who make this organization so hard to say goodbye to. To the team that has watched me grow into the person I am today, I love you guys more than a perfect pass or a perfect kill. Number 3, out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Grant. Next is Taya Farrell. She is an outside hitter and a setter for the Lady Raiders. Now let's listen to what Taya has to say
So first, I want to thank God for blessing me with the ability to play volleyball. Through injury, failure, and COVID, He has kept me well enough to continue the sport that I love. Second, I would love to thank my parents. They have let my dreams take me anywhere I could ever want to go. From North Carolina to California and everywhere in between, they have supported my lifelong dreams in athletics. I can never thank you all enough for being by my side through all of my crazy ideas and dreams. Thank you for letting me be me. Love you forever, Jalen and Ledge. Next, my siblings. I first want to apologize for dragging y'all on so many early morning and late night trips to every ball field and gym in this country. My bad. I appreciate your support of the games I love, and I love y'all more than you'll ever know. Even when we fight, even when we annoy the crap out of each other, I will always have your backs. I love y'all so much. Next, I would like to thank my family, who has one of the craziest schedules ever, by the way, but still manages to come to as many games as possible to cheer me on in everything I do. I am so thankful to have a support system like you. Moving on to my coaches. I have been so blessed to have some of the best, most understanding coaches in the world. Coach Joy and Coach Pat, I want to thank you for letting me get started on this journey way back in middle school. Since 7th grade, you opened up the doors for me to let me go in and play this game that I love, and I thank you for giving me that opportunity and always believing in me. To Coach Lucas and Coach Jamie, thank you for allowing me to play on the Mojo Volleyball Club team and letting me really get a feel for what volleyball is like outside of middle school. I can never thank you enough for the opportunities and the lessons and all of the practices that you have allowed me to participate in. Spears, thanks for putting up with this crazy girls club we do all the time. You do a lot more for us than we could ever know. Thank you for being the best water guy I could ever ask for. Love you, Spurs. Bailey, thank you for letting me talk to you about absolutely anything I can think of, and for always letting me pretend to help you coach the freshmen, even though I never really did much. Also, you are one of the best photographers I know, so y'all check out Bailey Morgan Photography. Love you, Bailey. Keely, I know you didn't coach much this year, but you forever hold a special place in my heart. From being a childhood friend to becoming a teammate, then coach, and always a role model, thank you for being one of the very best people in my life. Love you always. No offense to my other coaches, but I've been saving the best for last. Coach T, you're one of the most selfless and caring people I've ever met in my life. You've always understood that volleyball is not number one in our lives. There's God, family, school, and then volleyball. You've always allowed us to miss in the summer for family trips and church camps, and I'll forever admire you for that. Thanks for putting up with my craziness and random outbursts. Thank you for trusting me on and off the court. Thanks for all the speedball and food stops, and always trying to do what is best for us. I can never thank you enough for the impact you have had on my life. Love you, Coach T. Next, a person that I've had to spend a lot of time with these past 4 years, Trainer Jason. You have seen me at some of my lowest points in the game. When I go down, you're always there to pick me up and get me back on the court. Jason refers to me as a frequent flyer in his office, and if you've been around these past 4 years, you know that he is not wrong. Thanks for letting me hang out in your office and letting me be your unofficial assistant when you need it. I am so thankful for you and all of our jokes and good memories. I want to say thank you and we're done, but we both know we've got a full year ahead of us and something is bound to happen. Love you, TJ. Next, a huge shout out to Thunder Radio for broadcasting our games, taking photos and recording this, by the way. Forever thankful for you guys. Next, huge shout out to Anthony Baker. He has been our bus driver every year. I cannot thank you enough for all the hours you have spent driving us around and listening to us sing and yell and be so annoying on the back of your bus. Thank you for all of the Snickers and Reese's that you have given me all these years. I'm still mad at you for hitting all those speed bumps the way you do, though. Love you, babe. Next, I want to dedicate this time to a person who has put many years and hours into Coffee County athletics, Dennis Weaver. We miss you so much. You are gone too soon, but your impact will be here forever. We pray for you. To my fellow seniors, we started with many, and now there are 3 of us standing here today. 6 years we have been playing together, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Each of us bring our own thing to this team, and we need it all. So proud to have played beside you girls. I love you. Next is everyone else here, Lady Raider fans. Thank you for your endless support these past 4 years. It has been an amazing thing to see these stands full time after time again. Even through COVID, many of y'all were able to stick with us, and we are so thankful for that. I would also like to thank all of the parents who have ever given me a ride, or brought me food, or done anything for me that have helped me be successful in these past 4 years. I will never forget any of them. Next, one of the hardest goodbyes, Madison. I'm not going to say too much because we still have softball ahead of us, but you mean more to me than you will ever understand. You make me a better person. From being a 6th grader that I knew was an absolute scrub, To a freshman that needed a ride, you have become my very best friend, and I could never thank you enough for that. Baby, you knew it was going to be hard, and I dread it all the time, but it will be okay. We got this. Looking forward to this final year with you. Love you forever and ever, kiddo. Finally, to the rest of my teammates, I am so proud of the people I've seen you become. You all make me want to be a better person and a better role model. I had some really great upperclassmen that talked to me and took care of me, and I just hope I have done the same for y'all. I love you all so much. Keep doing great things. In conclusion, it's been a wild ride. We've got a long way to go and a lot to accomplish. But when this season is finished and I hang up my jersey one last time, I will be proud to have been a Lady Raider. I am proud to have been a part of something that makes saying goodbye so much harder. I love you all with all of my heart, and sad to say it, but number 11 will be signing out very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Maddie, Lauren, and Kaya.
Bye, Mom. Love you.
This would be my last time telling my mom I love her. This would be my last time walking down the driveway. This would be my last time grabbing the mail.
For more information or ways you can help, please visit nhtsa.gov.
My life has been amazing. I got my first car, met a girl, graduated high school, top of my class. Then I went to my dream college on a full-ride athletic scholarship, graduated with a bachelor's degree, and remember the girl? She became my wife. Then, some years passed, quite a few years. Then my wife and I built a house and had 2 beautiful children. Then I got my first big promotion. Life went on. I raised kids, and before I knew it, they were as old as I was. In my old age, I thought a lot about the legacy I would leave as I looked at my grandkids playing with the widest smiles on their faces. My life had its ups and downs, but that's just life. A life I never got to live. A legacy I never got to fulfill because I died of an opioid addiction. Now my legacy is just a bottle.
What's this bottle and this shirt? How did I get here?
Jackson, you're at workout anytime. A new gym with state-of-the-art equipment. Keep your squats low and your standards high, because it's open 24/7. Now you're getting it. Complete with massage chairs, tanning beds.
I love workout anytime.
Workout anytime. Your fitness, your schedule.
As a young high school student, I've always been afraid of commitment. I mean, selecting just one out of everyone out there and then sticking with them, that's pretty scary. But my guy, he made it easy. He's always there for me. He always has the time for me, and when I need him, I just pick up the phone.
Farm Bureau, more than an insurance company. It's about relationships. Contact your local Farm Bureau agent.
So I guess you could say I'm one lucky girl, and someday I may take it to the next level. You know, maybe like adding homeowners and banking.
So imagine this. It's late at night and you're really stinking tired, but you can't find any time to sleep because you're too focused on getting the big high score on that video game. But imagine the next day. You're at school and you're waiting on the result for your test, only to find out it's just a big F-. And now you're thinking, crap, I really messed that one up, didn't I? Well, the best solution for that is to get more sleep. You can still enjoy what you love doing, but just be sure to set yourself a timer. Ideally, you should get 8 hours of sleep every night. That way, if you sleep better, you have enough energy to pass those tests. For more information about the benefits of great sleep, visit sleepfoundation.org.
Pop quiz. What's the #1 cause of death for teens ages 16 through 19? You might think drugs. You'd be wrong. You might think alcohol. Wrong again. So what kills over 19,000 teens each year? Distracted driving. It's simple. Put down the phone. For more information, go to teendriversource.org and arrive alive.
Every year, millions of people die from cancer. Over 630,000 of those people were also obese. Uterine, lung, breast, colon, and more can be caused by obesity and lack of exercise. Simply exercising regularly can decrease the chance of cancer by 40 to 50%. It doesn't have to be hard. Simply walk for half an hour every day, or run, jog, or play a sport you love. Anything to get you moving. Give yourself the extra 40 to 50%. Don't put yourself at risk for cancer. Get moving. Outrun cancer. For more information, visit cancer.net.
I'm tired of my bank. I want to go somewhere that's better.
Well, you know First Vision Bank can make it easier than ever. They can give you cash back on your everyday needs, and if you use a different ATM, they reimburse the fees.
Wow, that's great. Gee, thank you for the tip.
Please, you don't have to thank me. Anyone can make the switch. If you're tired of your bank, don't let them treat you badly. Go to First Vision Bank right across the road from Zaxby's.
From Joe Frank Patch Memorial Gymnasium, good afternoon, everyone. It is time for Coffee County Central High School Lady Raider Volleyball, part of the Capstar Bank Hometown Sports Series tonight and on the Ben Lomond Connect audio stream at thunder1320.com. I am Josh Peterson courtside as the Lady Raiders get set to take on the Eaglettes of Shelbyville Central High School in high school volleyball. It is senior night as Coffee County has recognized their three seniors, Maddie Season, Lauren Brandt, and Kaya Farrell. That was taking place before we got underway tonight. We have sports everywhere tonight, folks. I mean everywhere. You got your choice of listening. Starting at 7 o'clock, you go over to Thunder Radio, 107.9 FM, 1320 AM, 106.7 FM, or you can go to our website, thunder1320.com, click on Listen Live at the top of the screen there, or on the Manchester Go app. All those options. And at 7 o'clock, we'll have Westwood Volleyball. We'll have Westwood football for you. The Rockets are in Woodbury to take on Cannon County. That starts at 7 o'clock. Actually, Court Steer should be on the air right about now, about 6:50. So get on over there and check that out. That's at thunder1320.com or at 107.9 FM 1320 AM. That's the Capstar Bank Hometown Sports Series. Also on the air right now, if you go to our website, thunder1320.com, click on Sports Streams at the very top, and click on Ben Lomond Connect Stream number 2. Elizabeth Brown is over at Warren County, where she is broadcasting Central High School soccer at Warren County. Also happening right now, if you go to our website, thunder1320.com, click on Sports Streams, click on the Capstar Bank Sports Stream. Jackson Vaughn is over in Winchester, and he's broadcasting Coffee County Middle School football at North Middle School. That's happening right now. So we got all those, and then coming up in about 4 minutes, we're going to have a Lady Raider volleyball right here on Facebook Live. Thanks to Red Raider TV. Thanks to Deuce Anderson and his team for being here tonight. So we got it on Facebook Live over at Thunder Radio. Also, you're listening on the Ben Lomond Connect stream number 1, thunder1320.com. We are your sports authority here at Thunder Radio. First serve coming up in about 3 minutes. We'll have it all for you right here on Thunder Radio.
You are listening to local sports on the Ben Lomond Connect stream, powered by Ben Lomond and Thunder Radio.
The past 18 months have been tough.
Bye, Mom. Love you.
This will be my last time telling my mom I love her. This will be my last time walking down the driveway. This will be my last time grabbing the mail.
For more information or ways you can help, please visit nhtsa.gov.
So imagine this. It's late at night and you're really stinking tired, but you can't find any time to sleep because you're too focused on getting the big high score on that video game. But imagine the next day. You're at school and you're waiting on the result for your test, only to find out it's just a big F-. And now you're thinking, crap, I really messed that one up, didn't I? Well, the best solution for that is to get more sleep. You can still enjoy what you love doing, but just be sure to set yourself a timer. Ideally, you should get 8 hours of sleep every night. That way, if you sleep better, you have enough energy to pass those tests. For more information about the benefits of great sleep, visit sleepfoundation.org.
I'm tired of my bank. I want to go somewhere that's better.
Well, you know First Vision Bank can make it easier than ever. They can give you cash back on your everyday needs, and if you use a different ATM, they reimburse the fees.
Wow, that's great. Gee, thank you for the tip.
Please, you don't have to thank me. Anyone can make the switch. If you're tired of your bank, don't let them treat you badly. Go to First Vision Bank right across the road from Zaxby's.
What's this bottle and this shirt? How did I get here?
Jackson, you're at workout anytime. A new gym with state-of-the-art equipment. Keep your squats low and your standards high, because it's open 24/7. Now you're getting it. Complete with massage chairs, tanning beds.
I love workout anytime.
Work out anytime. Your fitness, your schedule.
Tonight, all kinds of things you can listen to. Go over to Thunder Radio's radio station, 107.9 FM, 1320 AM to catch Westwood football tonight. Court Steer on the call. Go over to our website, thunder1320.com. Click on Sports Streams. There, Ben Lomond Connect stream number 2. You can listen to high school soccer there in Warren County. And the Campstar Bank stream, you can listen over there to Coffee Middle School football. They are at North tonight. Lady Raiders come in at 8-5 on the year, riding a winning streak of 3 straight matches. They've won 4 of their last 5, and these two teams did meet earlier in the year, Shelbyville and Coffee County. Back in Shelbyville, Lady Raiders won that 3-0 clean sweep. That was back on August the 24th. They'll play tonight, and then Coffee County is supposed to be in the Rocky Top Classic this weekend. I've not heard that that's going to change. And then the next Tuesday, they'll be at Lincoln County. Franklin County at home on the 16th. Southern Slam at home on the 18th. And they got Tullahoma on the road, Warren County on the road, Columbia on the road after that. So a run of road games, just a couple of home matches left for the Lady Raiders. Starting lineups being announced momentarily. I can't understand them, so I'll tell you who's starting in a minute. Coffee County's starters being announced. I can tell you who those are. Kaya Farrell, Zoe Dillard. Looks like Camry Moss going to be starting. Abby Clark, your libero, Anna Johnson, Lauren Brandt, and Maddie Season. Those are your starters for Coffee County. Lady Raiders will be wearing their gray jersey tops tonight. Gray tops with red numerals trimmed in white. They have their black shorts on with their white tennis shoes trimmed in red. For Shelbyville, they'll be wearing all black jersey tops, long sleeves with black shorts. They have their Shelbyville Royal Blue trimmed in gold in numerals across the front and the back. Coffee County will be serving it left to right on your radio dial if you're listening to us, or excuse me, on your computer or your phone, because we're not on the actual radio tonight. We got audio streams and of course Facebook Live. Coffee County serving it left to right. Shelbyville will serve it up right to left. I'm trying to get you the girls who are on the floor for Shelbyville momentarily as I pull their starting lineups. Alyssa McBay, Lily Brown, Sarah Beth Hallam out there for Shelbyville. The libero going to check in early, Melissa Taylor. She gets set to come on the floor. Allison Davis on the floor for Shelbyville. Missing one. There she is, Chelsea Boylan out there. And on the back row is Kyra Ellsbury, who's going to sit down. Melissa Taylor, the libero, checks in for Shelbyville. Libero wearing the white jersey. She plays on the back row and substitutes freely. For Coffee County, libero is Abby Clark. She wears a red jersey. She is number 1. She will substitute freely across the back row. High school volleyball is best of 5. If you've never seen, it's still relatively new around here. It is best of 5. It's rally point scoring, so you have points on every single serve. You don't have to serve it to get a point. You play to 25 through the first 4 sets, and then if the 5th set is necessary, you play that to 15. Coffee County with a great, loud, and rambunctious student section back behind me to my immediate left. They're ready to go. Referees are checking lineups to make sure everybody's on the floor that's supposed to be on the floor. Will be underway here momentarily. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Ben Lomond Connect. Learn more about great internet services, TV, telephone services as well. BenLomondConnect.com. They have offices right here in Manchester. Go see them at the Administrative Plaza. They're open 5 days a week. Zoe Dillard sits for Coffee County. Abby Clark checks in. Lauren Brandt heads back to the service line. She'll serve it left to right across your radio dial. One of the 3 seniors being recognized tonight on Senior Night. We have a whistle. We're ready to play. Brandt ready to go. Jump serve, and we're underway at the patch. Back row, Taylor gets the first pass on it. We're going to get a hit from the middle hitter. She's going to tip it over. Coffee County, chance to set up an attack. Season with a second pass. Anna Johnson hits it. Couldn't get a lot on it. Shelbyville will try to set up its own attack here. Middle hit coming from Brown. Coffee County's able to send that back over. Brandt to Season with a set back row. Kaya Farrell, big hit. Did she tuck it into the back corner? She did tuck that into the back corner. Kill for Kaya Farrell, and the Lady Raiders are up 1-0 here in set number 1. Playing best of 5, and now the official wants to talk to Kaya Farrell. Probably about the student section would be my guess. Kaya's going to relay the message back over to Coach Andrew Taylor. And Kaya's going to go talk to the student section and they're going to tell them they can't use those thunder sticks, artificial noisemakers and such. All right. Maybe they just wanted to back up. I don't know. They said they can't stand on the floor. They need to back them up. Sounds a little tacky. But they're going to back everybody up best they can, and we'll just have this little bit of a pause here in play. I'm going to move everybody back a row and get them into the bleachers. All right. Back to volleyball. 1-0 lead for Coffee County. Brant ready to go. Fires one into the net. A little bit low. We're tied at 1. Point on every serve in high school volleyball. Shelbyville will head to the service line. It'll be Chelsea Boylan. We'll go with Boland. Chelsea Boland for Shelbyville. Waiting on the ready to play. And now the official wants to talk to one of Shelbyville's captains, Alyssa McBade. She's going to tell the JV they can't sit on the baseline. They'll move out of the way. Boland floats a serve over, deep back row. Kaya Farrell gets a good first pass. Great set by Lauren Brand. Outside hit coming. Cambry Moss. Kill for Cambry Moss in a 2-1 lead. Beautiful set by Lauren Brand. Cambry took care of that. 2-1 Coffee County. Well placed. That's one of the harder things about high school volleyball is getting the first pass and getting that set near the net. Maddie Season, one of 3 seniors to the service line, floats it over, short serve to the libero, Brown. Her first pass, not a good one, and it's going to be too close to the net. Shelbyville can't play that, and it's 3-1 Coffee County. Season floats another one over. Taylor plays it off the back row. Set, outside hit coming, stuffed at the net. Point's going to be Shelbyville's, though, as it was blocked at the net by Anna Johnson, but it went out of bounds off of her hands, which means points to Shelbyville. 3-2. Eaglettes to serve, Lily Brown. Goes way back near the baseline. We're about to get a nice running jump serve. There's one. Nice serve by Brown. Good first pass by Season. Actually, it was on the back row, and Coffee County can't get it over on 3. Season's first pass, thought that was going to come off her arms a little better than that, but it stayed on the back row. Brant had to chase it down, and Coffee County, you only get 3 hits to get it back over. They could not do so. Lily Brown. Back to serve again with that jump serve. That's tough to handle. Leaves it short. Cambry Moss tries to play it. Goes to the back row. Season gets the second hit. And now Moss frees it over on 3. Chance for Shelbyville set up an attack. Hit coming. Actually, it's going to be tipped over. Diving dig by Brant. Off the net, though. And Coffee County can't play it. Shelbyville sent that over short. Brant had to dive to dig and hit it to the net. And Coffee County, you could play it there, but they just couldn't get anybody to it. Brown still serving long, and that's out of play. The best way to get Brown off the service line, get her to serve one out. Zoe Dillard checks in. She's going to replace Addie Clark. And Anna Johnson, big, tall, lanky junior right-hander, will head to the service line for Coffee County. We're tied at 4 here in set number 1. Johnson puts it over. Shelbyville has trouble handling it. They're just going to have to free this over, and they will. Coffee County to set up an attack. Johnson's first pass. Quick set by Brant. She pushes it over, and they're going to say a 2-touch pass on Lauren Brant, and she does not agree. And Coach Taylor's got some questions of his own about that. The student section's so loud, I don't know the official can hear Coach Taylor across the way. Point Shelbyville. Brant wasn't happy with that call. She wisely saw a hole and pushed that over on 2. Clark with the first pass, set Brant. Kaya Farrell with a kill, nothing you can do about that. Beautiful set by Brant and a kill by Kaya Farrell. 5-5, here comes Madison Pruitt, sophomore. First time we've seen her early in this one. Cambry Moss to sit down. Tell you what, I've done 6 or 7 volleyball games, and the official has called players over to talk to them already. This is the 3rd time. And I don't know what he wanted the Shelbyville JV to back further up. And Coach Taylor's like, he's going to kind of look over and talk to him. It's a lot of discussion. He says he's ready to go now, so kind of slows the pace of play quite a bit. Pruitt, a lefty, serving for Coffee County. First pass on the back row, Taylor. Set, here goes an outside hit. Dug by Clark. Set by Pruitt. Brant's going to hit one tip to the net. Falls Coffee County's way. Point Lady Raiders. When Pruitt's on the floor, you really got 3 setters. Pruitt can set, Kaya can set, Brandt can set. Pruitt will serve here. Deep into the back row, pretty good first pass. Shelbyville going to get an outside hit attempt, dug by Pruitt on the back row. Kaya set, here comes Lauren Brandt. Brandt with some pop on that one, just out. Cross court hit by Lauren Brandt, missed by about 8 inches. She can put a lot of zip on that. Just missed a little wide. 6-6 the score. Shelbyville to serve it up. Alyssa McBay. Jump serve coming from McBay. That's going to be long. Actually, it's going to be in. Lauren Brandt at the last minute says, hey, that's out. She let it go, and McBay found the corner. Point. Shelbyville, 7-6 Eaglettes here in set number 1. Playing best of 5 from the patch in Manchester. McBay, jump serve, back corner. They let it go this time. It's out of bounds. We're tied back at 7. And Kaya Farrell, the senior, head back to the service line for Coffee County. Farrell, Pruitt, Clark across the back row for Coffee County. Good serve by Kaya, going to end up with an ace. Couldn't handle it on the back row was Alyssa McBay. Point Coffee County, 8-7 lead. On the front row for Coffee County, it's Brandt, Dillard, and Season. Kaya with a jump serve. Floats that over to the back row. Chevy will have a little trouble handling it. They're going to have to free this over on 3. That's Bolin. To Farrell. Great pass set by Pruitt. Kill attempt coming by Dillard. Dug on the back row by Shelbyville. They're going to push it on 2. Coffee County chance to set up an attack. Set by Pruitt. Maddie Season going to tip it over. Well placed by Maddie Season. The set was off the net a little bit. She read there was a hole behind the front line and just tipped it right over. Point Coffee County. 9-7 Lady Raiders now with the lead. Kaya remains at the service line. Floats it over short. And an ace. Tuck that in front of Christina Adams, who was diving from the back row for Shelbyville. Adams snuck in there only a minute ago. Adams on the back row with Taylor and McBay. Kaya going to go right at her again. She's going to hit that close to the net where there's Zoe Dillard to tip it back over. And Shelbyville on 3 hits tips it up on the net, and it rolls over. Point Eaglettes. Sometimes it just works out, doesn't it? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. It happens both ways sometimes. Melissa Taylor, libero to serve it. High floating serve to Farrell. Farrell, her pass is near the net. Coffee County's going to try to free this over on 3, and it's going to go out of bounds. Farrell's pass was a little close to the net, and Pruitt couldn't do much with it, and then Brandt just had to try to get it over on 3. Shelbyville serving down 9-10. Back row, Farrell's first pass good. Pruitt, good set. Here comes Lauren Brandt. She's going to tip it over back row. Shelbyville going to have a joust at the net. Going to be won by the Eaglettes. Dillard went up. Shelbyville just had a little better position there. Joust with that ball just kind of right over the top of the net. Both sides go up. We're tied at 10. Taylor, serve to the back row. Season, tough first pass. Brandt hits it, and they're going to free it over on 3. Actually, Kai Farrell's going to get a good hit on that, and Shelbyville's going to send it back over. Clark, Pruitt, set, outside hit coming. Maddie Season going to get a point here for Coffee County. Season's hit is off the arm of McBay, then off the back wall of the patch. 11-10 Coffee County. Lang to 25. Shelbyville going to free this over on 3. They couldn't get a good attack set up to Pruitt. Brandt, long set, outside hit coming. Down the line, Maddie Season with a kill. Well placed by Season. Chase down the ball. I was wondering what was taking so long. I looked down for a minute, looked up. We're still not playing volleyball. 12-10 Coffee County with the lead. Set 1, playing best of 5. Playing to 25. Dillard serving. Shelbyville. Tip at the net to Pruitt. Pruitt to Brandt. Brandt, great set. Johnson kill attempt off the top of the net, and Shelbyville's going to play it. Outside hit coming from the Eaglettes. Brown to Pruitt. Set by Brandt. Kill attempt by Maddie Season from the outside into the net. Sub coming in for Coffee County. Olivia Moss, first we've seen of her. Checking out is Zoe Dillard. Coffee County clings to a 1-point lead, and Sammy Brown to serve. Back row, Moss gets a pass on it. Pruitt, a one-handed set, and Lauren Brandt couldn't get there in time. That pass was a little close to the net, I think, and Pruitt didn't want to get into the net, so not much of a choice there for her. Tied at 12. Brown, a lot of speed on that serve. Kaya gets hands on it. Coffee County can't get a good attack set up, and they'll just free it over with Season. Set. Shelbyville tips it over into an open hole despite a diving Madison Pruitt. Able to get the point there. Lily Brown, the good read for Shelbyville. And the Eaglettes are going to take a 13-12 lead. Coffee County beat Shelbyville 3-0 when these two teams played a couple of weeks ago in Bedford County. Serve back row, Moss gets her hands on it. Brandt, set back row hit coming from Kaya. Easily dug and played by Shelbyville. Sammy Brown going to tip one over at the net. Brandt plays this off the net a little bit. And Season is going to kind of hit this over on three. Couldn't get a good look at it. Shelbyville's going to do kind of the same. Get a pretty good hit on it. Dug, set, Brandt, kill attempt. Johnson is long. Great job by Olivia Moss keeping that play alive. (14-12). Shelbyville with the lead now. Coach Andrew Taylor wants to talk to one of the officials. Not sure what he's asking about. He's not going to win his argument. A lot of official talking early in this one. Sammy Brown to serve again. A lot of heat on that. That's out. And that'll stop that little run. Makes it 14-13. Camry Moss checks in. So both Mosses are on the floor. That'll make it very difficult on me, Madison Pruitt, to sit. And Lauren Brandt, the senior who started serving for Coffee County in this one, will serve again. Jump serve, that's an ace. Well placed just inside the back line. Melissa Taylor, the last minute, decided to let that go. Glad she did. Ends up being a point for Coffee County. We're tied at 14. Brandt back to the service line. Running jump serve from the senior. That's a little low and into the net. Point Shelbyville. Service error on Lauren Brandt. Brandt, great all-around volleyball player here. Saw her a lot last year. One of the leaders on this team this year. Chelsea Bolin. Serve for the Eaglettes. Farrell back row, first pass. Quick set, Pruitt. Kill attempt, Johnson. Dug on the back row by Shelbyville. And pushed over by Brown. Set, Season. Going to get her for a two-touch pass, I think. Or a lift. Coach Taylor is irritated at the call. And the official is going to bark back at Taylor. We're going to get a little verbal back and forth here. He's going to call over Kaya Farrell. Again, I don't like it when officials get overly involved, and that's what we're getting here. Kaya's going to march back over there and give a message to Coach Taylor. (16-14), meanwhile, Shelbyville with the lead. By far the most I've seen an official get involved in a match this year, the ones that I've been in. Serve into the net for Shelbyville. Make it 16-15. And Season now to serve it up. Wonder if it take Coffee County a little while to get into a rhythm here. Serve tips the net, goes over. Shelbyville frees it back over on three. Ball at the net. Brandt tips it, and Coffee County's going to get a point. Shelbyville got into the net. Shelbyville got into the net. Coffee County's going to get a point. It's going to tie it up 16 all. Wonder if senior night took Coffee County a little while to get rolling here. Season serve. Shelbyville, not a great set. Going to have to tip it over. Coffee County to set up an attack. Set by Brandt. Here comes Kaya Farrell. Look out. Oh, my goodness. Kaya Farrell just left the imprint of that ball on poor Chelsea Boland's face. My goodness. 17-16, Coffee County leads. Brown pushes this over on three. Back row. Brandt pass. Set by Moss. Kill attempt Johnson. Blocked at the net. Right back at her. Brandt, second pass. And Farrell's going to just hit this over. Here comes Shelbyville trying to set up a attack. Outside hit coming. Well hit. Dug by Kaya. And Moss going to push it back over on three. Good dig by Kaya Farrell. Now Shelbyville with an attack. Outside hit coming. Stuffed at the net, but falls on Coffee County's side. Point Alyssa McBay. Moss Camry Moss and Anna Johnson were there to get hands on it, but ball fell on Coffee County's side. Point to Shelbyville. We're tied at 17. Good first set here. Jump serve into the net by Lily Brown. She'll check out. Checking back in, the libero for Shelbyville, Melissa Taylor. Olivia Moss, meanwhile, sits for Coffee County. Zoe Dillard checks in. It's an 18-17 Coffee County lead. Anna Johnson to serve. Shelbyville, not a great first pass. They're just going to free this over from the back row to Kaya. Kaya gets hands on it. Brandt set off the net. Kaya cross court hit, and Shelbyville to set up an attack here. Can't get a good set, and they can't even get it over on three. Shelbyville couldn't get a good set, and I don't know if they lost track of how many times they'd hit the ball or just mishit that third ball. Kyra Ellsbury left it on her side. That makes it 19-17 Coffee County. Got to win by 2. Johnson to serve. Shelbyville's going to hit this over from the back row. That's too far. Yep. Shelbyville's offensive attack has gotten a little out of sorts, and Coffee County now with its biggest lead at 20-17. Johnson stays at the service line. Shelbyville trying to set up an attack. Going to be a back row hit coming from McBay. Played by Johnson. Gets it close to the net. Shelbyville hits it back to Ceasit. Brandt tries to get a set on it. Back row hit coming. Kaya Farrell with some speed. Dug, and it goes back over the net. Miscommunication by Coffee County. Point Shelbyville. Shelbyville's dig went back over the net. Coffee County a little miscommunication on who was going to play it, Dillard or Farrell. And neither one of them played it. Point Shelbyville, and Christina Adams to serve for the Eaglettes. Adams serve, played by Moss. Back set by Brandt. Hit coming, Kaya Farrell. Dug into the net by Shelbyville, but they're not going to be able to do anything other than that. As Adams' dig goes into the net, I think just reaction, trying to save her own life, which is what you have to do when Kaya hits it at you. Point Coffee County, 21-18. And Madison Pruitt, the southpaw. Serving it up for the Lady Raiders, just a sophomore. Great athletic talent. Her serve to the back row. Shelbyville trying to set up an attack, but just going to have to free it over from the back row. Couldn't get anything set up here. Pruitt, good set. Brandt going to come up and kind of push it over on 3. Eaglettes trying to get something going. Outside hit coming. That's McBay. Blocked at the net by Dillard and Farrell, and the net, I think. Point Coffee County. Official was in my way a little bit. I couldn't see if the net got that or if it was Farrell and Dillard that got that. Either way, I know Coffee County got the point in a 22-18 lead. Pruitt, serve off the back row. Shelbyville can't play that. That's McBay. Point Lady Raiders, 23-18. Pruitt, back row. Shelbyville going to free it over with Taylor. Season first pass. Pruitt, back set. Here comes Kaya. Look out. Oh, my. Joel Lawrence, save your own life. Down the line. Point Kaya Farrell's set point coming is 24-18. Joel Lawrence, the line judge, had to stay in there and make sure that was in play while risking his own life. Trying to get you a soccer update. Pruitt to serve, set point here. Brown going to free it over on 3. They can't get a good attack. Season near the net, set by Pruitt. Here comes Dillard. Dillard tips it over. Dug by Shelbyville, but they can't chase it down after the first pass. Coffee County wins 25-18 in set number 1, and they're off to a 1-0 lead in this best of 5 from Joe Frank Patch Memorial Gymnasium. This is Lady Raider Volleyball on the Ben Lomond Connect stream and Facebook Live, thanks to Red Raider TV.
To local sports on the Ben Lomond Connect stream, powered by Ben Lomond and Thunder Radio.
The past 18 months.
My life has been amazing. I got my first car, met a girl, graduated high school, top of my class. Then I went to my dream college on a full-ride athletic scholarship, graduated with a bachelor's degree, and remember the girl? She became my wife. Then, some years passed. Quite a few years. Then my wife and I built a house and had 2 beautiful children. Then, I got my first big promotion. Life went on. I raised kids, and before I knew it, they were as old as I was. In my old age, I thought a lot about the legacy I would leave as I looked at my grandkids playing with the widest smiles on their faces. My life had its ups and downs, but that's just life. A life I never got to live. A legacy I never got to fulfill because I died of an opioid addiction. Now my legacy is just a bottle.
So you've got a sweet tooth, or you've got a kid that has a sweet tooth, or a husband that's got a sweet tooth. Head on down to Simply Sweet, a candy store, ice cream, and soda shop right here in Manchester. They carry candy by the pound, individually priced candies, sodas, soda floats, specialty chocolates, ice cream, and milkshakes. Locally owned and operated in downtown Manchester. 105 West High Street, across the street from Capstar Bank. It's Simply Sweet, the perfect solution for that sweet tooth.
Hey, this is Jason with LKQ. I'd like to have you come down and see.
Gia Perez, first we've seen of her tonight. Maddie Season, Anna Johnson, Kaya Farrell be your 6 to start on the floor for Coffee County. And set 2 for Shelbyville, Eaglettes, Allison Davis, Alyssa McBay also out there for Shelbyville, Sarah Beth Hallam, Kyra Ellsbury, Chelsea Bolin. I'm missing one somewhere. There she is. Lily Brown is out there. The officials go around, check numbers, and Ellsbury will sit. For Shelbyville, libero Melissa Taylor to check in. Over on Coffee County's side, Abby Clark, libero, checks in for the Lady Raiders. Shelbyville to serve right to left on your radio dial. Bolin, short serve to Season. Great first pass. Brandt, set. Here comes Season with a kill. Blocked at the net. Back to Johnson. Farrell dives. Coffee County to free it over on 3. Brandt hits it over. Now Shelbyville to set up an attack. Here comes an outside hit from McBay. Big hit dug by Farrell into a banner, and then it falls. Farrell dug it, hit one of the banners up there. Looks like a girls' something banner. I can't tell who it is. And then you could play it off the banner, but Perez didn't get a good read on it. Point Shelbyville, dive from Clark on this serve, one-handed set and hit over by Johnson. And Coffee County's gonna get a point out of that. Probably didn't deserve it, but they're gonna get one, and you'll sometimes better to be lucky than good, right? 1-1 here in set number 2. If you just joined us, Lady Raiders won set number 1, 25-18. We're playing set number 2. It's best of 5 in high school volleyball. Brandt, jump serve, back row, well hit. Shelbyville to set up an attack. Here comes McBay, gonna push it over on 3 to Brandt. Brandt to Season. Season set. Perez kills it, blocked, and out of bounds. Her kill was stuffed, but ended up going out of bounds. Point goes to Coffee County 2-1. Brandt remains at the service line. Hard serve. Shelbyville having a hard time handling it. They're just going to push it over. That's Taylor. Brandt set. Outside hit. Perez. Big hit. Just a little long. I thought maybe that was going to be tipped by Shelbyville. It was not. Perez could put quite a bit on it. Didn't see her at all in set number 1. Shelbyville to serve. Lily Brown. She's got a good jump serve. Tough one to handle. Farrell hits it over on one, just trying to play that serve, but Shelbyville can't set up an attack, so they're going to free it over. Coffee County chance to set something up. Brandt, back set. Season, kill attempt, tip to the net. Shelbyville going to play it. They're going to free this over on three. They do. Back row, Farrell. First pass to Brandt. Brandt, quick set. Here comes Anna Johnson. Johnson's killed, dug by Brown on the back row. Shelbyville, McBay hits it over and just finds an open spot. Just kind of jumped up and pushed that over on three into his open spot on the floor. Kaya Farrell diving. Couldn't do much about it. Point Eaglettes and a 3-2 lead. Shelbyville, Lily Brown remains at the service line for Shelbyville. Big jump serve coming. That's tough to handle. Kaya Farrell off of a heater, and then here comes Lauren Brandt trying to get to it. She hits it over inside the antenna, but just out of bounds. What an effort by Lauren Brandt to even make that close. She had no angle at all to make anything happen there. Couldn't keep it in play. But got it over the net. 4-2 Shelbyville. Lily Brown, jump serve, back row to Farrell. Set, Brandt, Johnson hits back row to the back row just a little long on the hit from Anna Johnson. And Coffee County after a rough start, trailing 5-2 in set two. They do lead the match 1-0. Lady Raiders come in 8-5. I say that without confidence. Yeah, 8-5 on the year. Serve out of bounds here for Shelbyville, 5-3. After tonight, the Lady Raiders are scheduled to be at the Rocky Top Classic this weekend. And then Tuesday, they'll be on the road at Lincoln County. That'll be a tough one. And then they got Franklin County at home on the 16th. That'll be a good one. Come to that on the 16th. Last time Coffee County played Franklin County, that went 5 sets. It was a very good one. Lauren Brandt with a set here for Coffee County. Back set to Perez. Perez, cross-court hit, and she's going to get the kill in front of a diving Chelsea Boland, who got hands on it, just couldn't get the ball up. 5-4. Coffee County now serving. Shelbyville, back row hit coming McBay, dug by Season. Brandt trying to get something where somebody can hit it. Farrell gets a little bit of zip on it, but not a whole lot. Here comes a hit from McBay. Shelbyville tipped to the net by Perez. Point Shelbyville. They're going to give the point to Coffee County. I'm not sure what the call is here. They said the ball was out, but that ball was tipped. Clearly tipped at the net by Coffee County. The kill went out of bounds. Official didn't see it that way. Coffee County going to keep their mouth shut. I think they know. They just got a point. 5-5. Unless he's calling something that I didn't see. Season to serve. Off the side of McBay's arm. Shelbyville just going to try to free this over on three. They get it over to Farrell. Brandt, set. Here comes Perez with a hit. Cross-court hit and a point. Allison Davis couldn't dig it. And Coffee County, after falling behind 5-2, now back in front 6-5. Lady Raider Volleyball brought to you by Ben Lomond Connect. Learn more at benlomondconnect.com. Check out those great internet services. We got them at the radio station and at my house. Shelbyville just hit the ball off the backboard. I felt like that probably ended it. They never blew it dead. 7-5 Coffee County. Shelbyville having a little trouble with serve receive here. Much improved Shelbyville team. Season to serve back row. Shelbyville can't get a good attack. McBay just going to have to hit it over on three. To Clark. Great first pass. Brandt set. Here comes Anna Johnson. Sets a little off the net. She tries to tuck it in the front of the back line, the end line there. Just hit it a little long. Point Shelbyville. And checking in for the Eaglettes, Christina Adams. Adams to serve. Long back row played by Farrell. To Season. Farrell back row hit. Dug by the Eaglettes. They're going to just free it over on three because they can't get a good pass near the net. Brandt, set. Perez, big kill blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Point to Coffee County. Blocked the net by McBay, but she didn't have those hands angled just right. It comes back, it goes out of bounds. Point Lady Raiders 8-6. Lady Raiders soccer are losing 7-0. There's an update for you there. Shelbyville going to free this ball over on three. Season, Brandt, set. Here comes a hit from Kaya Farrell. Every time she gets a set like that, there's just nothing anybody's going to do about that. Point Coffee County, kill Kaya Farrell. Tough loss to for Coffee Middle School volleyball tonight. I'll get you those scores in a minute. Johnson serve back road. Adams set, and then Shelbyville can't get a good set on the net and try to push it over on 3 right into the net. Coffee Middle School, actually we're going to get a timeout here. I'll give you the scores. No, I'll give them to you now. I'll keep it here. Coffee Middle School volleyball losing to Tullahoma tonight, 0-2. Varsity lost 21-25 and 20-25. Tough loss for the middle school volleyball team. Believe Coffee Middle School football is winning 26-0 at halftime. I got a score that said 26-0, but they didn't say who was winning. So I'll try to get you an update on that. Coffee County High School soccer struggling, down to Warren County by a touchdown, 7-0. And that one, about 10 minutes left to play. Elizabeth Brown on the call there. So there's your kind of your scoreboard update. And here, Coffee County leading 1-0 in this best of 3, and they're leading set number 2, 7-5. Don't forget, tomorrow night we got Red Raider football on Thunder Radio. Page coming to town. It's going to be a good one. Page got a good football team. Coffee County playing some good football. Have the Friday Night Thunder pregame show at 6. Be sure to listen at 107.9 FM, 1320 AM, and worldwide on your Manchester Go app at thunder1320.com. We'll have the kickoff at 7. We got the postgame taking you to about 10:30. Lady Raiders trying to get an attack. Here comes a hit from Kaya Farrell. Tipped to the net. Dug on the back row by Adams. Shelbyville can't get it over on 3, though. Point Coffee County. So don't miss our high school football coverage tomorrow night. Friday Night Thunder pregame show delivered to you by Riddle Trucking. Now White Ford Lincoln kickoff. Get more than complete coverage. Johnson to serve for Coffee County. Can't handle it on the back row. Some miscommunication between McBay and Adams. Point Coffee County, and all of a sudden the Lady Raiders were down 5-2. Now they're up 12-6. They're on a 9-1 run. No, 10-1 run. I guess I'll do a little bit better math. Shelbyville, McBay, hit coming. Season gets a hand on it. Johnson gets a hand on it, but then nobody else can get there on the third hit. So that kind of kills that run. A 10-1 Coffee County run. Shelbyville to serve. McBay for the Eaglettes. Jump serve deep, and Riley McInnes, who checked in, wisely lets that go. The ball is long and out of bounds. Point Coffee County. Here comes Madison Pruitt to replace Gia Perez, who had a good second set so far. Coffee County with some new players out there, McInnes and now Madison Pruitt. The lefty serves it short. Shelbyville sends it back over on 1 to the awaiting paw of Brandt. Shelbyville will send it back over now. Set Pruitt. Brandt, outside hit coming. Point Lauren Brandt is going up to block. It was Kyra Ellsbury, and she almost caught it. Went to the floor with it. Point Coffee County. 14-7. Coffee County gets Kaya and Lauren Brandt going with their hitting game. It's tough to do much about it. Pruitt, serve into the net. Point Shelbyville. Melissa Taylor serving for the Eaglettes. Libero. Coffee County with a 14-8 lead. Back row played by Season. Great first pass. Brandt backsider. Here comes Kaya. Ball tipped to the net. Point Coffee County. Give the kill to Kaya Farrell. Looks like she may have jumped a little early and mishit that. Still gets the point. Nice, comfortable 15-8 lead here. Kaya with a jump serve. Hits it over in front of Adams, who's able to play it. Shelbyville not able to get a good attack. Farrell, first pass, set, Pruitt. Here comes Dillard. Dillard got a little on top of that. Hit it into the net. And talked a lot about Zoe Dillard. She get up there and hit it as well. Just a sophomore. So much talent. You're talking about Zoe Dillard, just a sophomore. Madison Pruitt, just a sophomore. Anna Johnson, a junior. Just 3 seniors on this Lady Raider team. Sammy Brown to serve. That's long. Great read on the back row there by Riley McInnes. She lets that go. Point in Coffee County. Speaking of Anna Johnson, here she comes. She'll check in for McInnes. Zoe Dillard, sophomore, will head to the service line. Well, she's not serving. She's a big middle hitter for this Coffee County team. Back row, Cheville, chance to set up an attack here with a good set. Set was too far off the net, though. Coffee County to set something up. Brandt, long set, cross court. Kill attempt by Season. Point, Coffee County. Season with the hit. Davis got an arm on it, got the ball up, but it went over there in court number 3. Or court number 1. I don't know which number it is. We're not playing over there, I know that. 17-9, Dillard to serve. And an ace for Zoe Dillard. I don't know if you technically count it as an ace. It was touched by Davis, but not a good first pan. Kaya Farrell sits, here comes Abby Clark into the game for Coffee County, and Dillard remains at the service line with a comfortable 18-9 lead. Back row played by Taylor. Chevyville can't get a good set again. They're just going to have to hit it over on 3, and we're going to get somebody into the net for Coffee County. And Chevyville's going to get a cheap point here and see who they called that on. 18-10, Coffee County with the lead, and the Eaglettes will get a side out. Chelsea Boland. To serve for Shelbyville. Boland goes right at Brandt. Brandt first pass is going to go over and outside the antenna. Point, Eaglettes. Good serve there by Boland. It's tough for Brandt to handle. Serve to Season. Good first pass. Pruitt set. Season going to kill it here. Dug on the back row. Cheville to set up an attack. Brown going to just tip it over on 3. Pruitt plays it. Brandt with a bump set to Season. Dug on the back row by Chevyville. Here comes McBay. McBay's hit's long, played by Clark. Pruitt sets. Back row hit coming from Clark. Clark hit it too low. Into the net. Point Chevyville. And the Eaglettes on a little bit of a run here. It was 18-9, now it's 18-12. Still Coffee County with a comfortable lead. Hard to believe it, about 2 months we'll be in here doing some basketball games. Get ready for Lady Raider and Red Raider basketball. Anna Johnson tries to tip it over on 3. Coffee County got sloppy on that offensive attack there. Coach Andrew Taylor looked a little impatient with his team. Knows they can play a little bit better than that. 18-13 now. Boland. Back row, Moss has to dive to play. It looked like Moss just didn't get a good read. Point Shelbyville. Ball was just kind of floated over, and I think may have died a little sooner than Olivia Moss thought. Point Eaglettes. Serve short, played by Season. Set by Pruitt. Here comes Brandt with a hit. Brandt, cross court hit and a kill for Lauren Brandt. Great job by Lauren Brandt. She was about to set that. Pruitt came over and set it 4. She wasn't able to get a good run or a great jump on that, but still got a good hit on it and got the point. Gia Perez checks back in for Coffee County with a 19-14 lead, and Lauren Brandt goes to the service line. Brandt hits that just a little long. Point Shelbyville, and Lauren frustrated with herself. Don't miss the Coffee Coaches Show Saturday, 10 o'clock from Al White Ford Lincoln. We're going to have Westwood Middle School boys basketball on. We're going to have Central High School soccer, and we're going to have Westwood Middle School soccer. Perez with the kill attempt. That is just out. Oh, my goodness. 19-16, and Sheffield's making this closer. It was 18-10, and Sheffield all of a sudden on a 6-3 run. Excuse me, it's 6-1 run. Don't ask me to do math. Back row, Clark, good first pass. Brandt's going to set it. Anna Johnson a little far off the net. Hits it, puts that in. Oh, no, it's out. Oh, I thought she tucked that in. I thought that was going to get in there. It will not. And Chevyville making a run at the lead here. It's 19-17. Abby Clark sits, Kaya Farrell in. And a jump serve from Brown. She's a good server to have at the line. Moss's first pass to Farrell. And now Perez from the back row hits it wide. It's 19-18. Chevyville's on a run here. To be exact, they're on an 8-1 run. And they've come to within 1 point. Coffee County had this second set well in hand. And County let them make a run. And Lily Brown is somebody who can really give you trouble. Her serve to Farrell. Brandt, good set. Kill attempt by Perez. Dug off the back wall, and Coffee County with a point. Great kill by Gia Perez. And that kills the run. Coffee County maintains the lead at 20-18. And a chance to maybe pull away and put it away. Maddie Season Now to serve. Season floats it over front row, played by Shelbyville. They're going to free it over from the back row. McBay just going to have to bump it over her head. Brandt tips a set to Kaya, who bumps it over on 3. Shelbyville trying to set up an attack. McBay, kill attempt coming. That is in. McBay, a nice cross-court kill. Tuck that in the back corner right in front of Coach Andrew Taylor. 20-19. Shelbyville a chance to tie it up here, and they'll send in Christina Adams, who'll go to the service line for Shelbyville. Adams. Serve right at Kaya Farrell, who hits it to Brandt. Farrell kill attempt blocked at the net, but he goes out of bounds. Point Coffee County. Coffee County needed that. Still maintaining the lead. Shelbyville's made a nice run here, but never been able to tie it up. They've gotten within one a couple of different times. Johnson. Anna Johnson, the junior middle hitter to serve for Coffee County. Back row. Played back there by Bolin, but her first pass is not, actually that's McBay, excuse me, McBay. Her first pass is not playable by anybody. Point Coffee County 22-19 now. And Johnson to head to the service line for the Lady Raiders. Serve back row, played back there by McBay. Shelbyville going to free this over on 3. Season to Brandt, back row hit coming Kaya Farrell. She couldn't get a great angle on it, but still gets to the point. Christina Adams on the back row was trying to dig that ball that had a little spin on it from Kaya. 23-19, Lady Raiders with the lead. Playing to 25 here in set number 2. Lady Raiders with a 1-0 lead. Johnson, back row to McBay. Set, Bolin, here comes McBay on a hit. Long, good read by Coffee County, nobody touch it, set point. 24-19, they played to 25. And playing best of 5, so first team to win 3. Here in high school volleyball. Anna Johnson serving it up, set point near for Coffee County. Bolin sets it near the net. It goes over and out of bounds. Point Coffee County, a little anti-dramatic there as that set went over, tipped the net, and landed out of bounds. Coffee County with a 25-19 win in set number 2 with a 2-0 lead in this best of 5. Hopefully we'll have the third and final set when we come back. This is Lady Raider Volleyball brought to you by Ben Lomond Connect and Thunder Radio.
Local sports on the Ben Lomond Connect stream, powered by Ben Lomond and Thunder Radio.
The past 18 months have been tough.
Every year, millions of people die from cancer. Over 630,000 of those people were also obese. Uterine, lung, breast, colon, and more can be caused by obesity and lack of exercise. Simply exercising regularly can decrease the chance of cancer by 40 to 50%. It doesn't have to be hard. Simply walk for half an hour every day, or run, jog, or play a sport you love. Anything to get you moving. Give yourself the extra 40 to 50%. Don't put yourself at risk for cancer. Get moving. Outrun cancer. For more information, visit cancer.net.
Pop quiz. What's the #1 cause of death for teens ages 16 through 19? You might think drugs. You'd be wrong. You might think alcohol. Wrong again. So what kills over 19,000 teens each year? Distracted driving. It's simple. Put down the phone. For more information, go to teendriversource.org and arrive alive.
As a young high school student, I've always been afraid of commitment. I mean, selecting just one out of everyone out there and then sticking with them, that's pretty scary. But my guy, he made it easy. He's always there for me. He always has the time for me, and when I need him, I just pick up the phone.
Farm Bureau, more than an insurance company. It's about relationships. Contact your local Farm Bureau agent.
So I guess you could say I'm one lucky girl, and someday I may take it to the next level. You know, maybe like adding homeowners and banking.
Thing that you might need for your car.
To local
you
With a 2-0 lead here in this best of 5. Just need to win one more. You got 3 sets to do it. If you win the third one, then it's over. If Shelbyville wins the third one, we'll play a 4th one. I think you get the point. We're playing to 25, rally point scoring in high school volleyball. Some score updates for you. Coffee County Middle School football leading North Middle School over in Franklin County 26 to something. 26 to 6 late in the third quarter. If you want to listen to that, go over to thunder1320.com, click on sports streams, and click on the Capstar Bank stream. Jackson Vaughn is on the call for that one. 7-zip, Coffee County High School soccer took one on the chin tonight. They had a good win over Cascade the other night, but got beat pretty good at Warren County tonight, 7-0. Elizabeth Brown did a good job on the call. And Westwood Middle School football is up 6-0 at the half. You can listen to that game on the radio. Thunder Radio, tune it into 107.9 FM, 1320 AM, 106.7 FM, or you can listen at thunder1320.com or the Manchester Go app. All kinds of ways to listen. We've got sports everywhere for you tonight. Other sports that we didn't broadcast tonight, Westwood soccer picking up a win tonight over St. Andrews, 4-1. Coffee Middle School volleyball falling to Tullahoma 0-2. Don't forget, tomorrow night we got Red Raider football beginning at 6 o'clock on Thunder Radio, 107.9 FM, 1320 AM, and on the Manchester Go app. Begins at 6 o'clock with the Friday Night Thunder pregame show, an award-winning show brought to you by Court Steer. 7 o'clock kickoff. Myself, Dustin Murray, Jonathan Oliver will be on the call for that one. Lauren Brandt to serve for Coffee County to start set number 3. And she's going to get a point out of that. She hit that right into the back row, and first pass was a little off the mark from Shelbyville. It looks like Nevaeh Buchanan. This is the first time we've seen Buchanan. Brandt going to go right back at her, perhaps. Going to be played off the back row to Johnson. Johnson then hits it long. The first pass from Melissa Taylor ended up going back over the net. Johnson, a good chance to get a kill there, just hit it a little long. Coach Taylor coaching up Anna Johnson how to handle that a little better. Shelbyville to serve and right into the nets for Chelsea Boland. 2-1. Coffee County takes the lead here in set number 3. Also Saturday, we got the Coffee Coaches Show at 10 o'clock. We got Tennessee Titans football this Sunday, brought to you by Realtor Charlie Gonzalez with Weichert Realtors Joe Orr and Associates. Be sure to tune in for that beginning at noon. Titans Cardinals. Lauren Brandt set. Here comes Kaya Farrell. Outside hit. Look out, everybody. There should be a caution sign when you come into the gym. Caution. Kaya Farrell hits volleyballs in here. 3-1. Watch your children. Hold them close. Wear a helmet. Shelbyville sends this back over on 1. Set Anna Johnson. Here comes Kaya Farrell again. Cross court kill. That's in. Point Coffee County 4-1. It'll be Maddie Season serving for Coffee County. Season, Clark, Brandt on the back row. Moss, Johnson, Farrell on the front row. Camry Moss, that is. Got 2 Mosses. Serve. Nice diving play by McBay, and Shelbyville's able to send this over on 3. Kaya, long set, cross court. Camry Moss, kill attempt. She hits a changeup at him and gets a point. Big swing by Camry Moss, and it worked out well. Got that back line on their heels a little bit, and she just kind of swung and barely tipped it and gets the point. You'll take it. McBay's first pass near the net, little joust. It's going to be won by Anna Johnson. Point Coffee County. (6-1) now, Coffee County. Played on the back row by Taylor. Outside hit coming, McBay. Not a good set. She's gone to free this over on 3. She barely gets it over. Johnson set by Brandt, a little wide, and Camry Moss just did a good job to get to it. Moss was trying to get to that ball without hitting the official or me, and couldn't hit it back over the net. The set was just a little too wide there. 6-2. Lily Brown to serve for the Eaglettes. Back row played by Season. Kaya, little bump set. Johnson to hit it from the back row, played by Brown. Set by Boland. Here comes McBay. McBay hit, tipped at the net, I think, by Coffee County. That ball, it stayed in anyway. I thought that was going to be long. It stayed in. Coffee County may have tipped that at the net anyway, so it doesn't matter. Either way, point Shelbyville, 6-3. You just tuned in. Lady Raiders with a 2-0 lead in this one, playing best of 5. You're watching on Raider TV. Thanks to the high school audio visual class for doing all that. And you're listening on the Ben Lomond Connect stream at thunder1320.com. Camry Moss with a kill attempt, dug by Boland. Shelbyville going to free it over. Buchanan hits it over. to Farrell. Back set, Brandt. Here comes a kill attempt by Moss. Well hit by Camry Moss. And in front of a diving Bolin, Point Coffee County kill Camry Moss. Seven to 3 now. I just got ran into by an errant child. Hope he's okay. Anna Johnson to serve. Chevy going to have to free this over on 3. They do to Kaya. Set. Brandt. Here comes a kill attempt by Moss. This one hits the net and stays on Coffee County's side. Camry Moss has gotten a couple really good looks at it. Ends up hitting that one into the net. Chevyville will get the point. 7 to 4. Lady Raiders lead, and Christina Adams to serve for the Eaglettes. Adams, played by Clark on the back row. Brandt, nice bump set to Dillard. Dillard going to hit this. It's tipped on the back row. Point Coffee County. I think Adams reached up to play it, and then at the last minute thought she was going to pull her hands back down. She touched it. Coffee County gets the point. Madison Pruitt checking in for the Lady Raiders. Camry Moss sits. Some good points and plays from Camry Moss. And Pruitt, the sophomore southpaw. Serve right from the middle of the floor. Gets it over, back row. Chevrolet can't get a good attack set up. They free it over on 3. Farrell, first pass, set by Pruitt. Middle hit coming. Dillard pushes it over, and nice dig dive on the back row by Bolin. Chevrolet pushes it over on 3 to Farrell. Back set by Madison. Look out, Kaya Farrell. Oh my! About as clean as it gets on the set from Pruitt, and Kaya Farrell hit that as hard as a volleyball is designed to be hit. Point Coffee County. I give anybody credit who's going to stand on the other side of that and even try to dig it. Pruitt serve down the line, sent back over by Chevyville on 1. Season, back set. Pruitt, no, excuse me, set. Pruitt to Dillard. Going to get a point. Coffee County. Chevyville got into the net. I think that was Brown who got into the net. 10-4 Coffee County. Pruitt to serve. Coffee County hopefully put this one away early, not let Chevyville put a run on them like they did in the second set. Pruitt serves it down the line, played by McBay. Bolin with a bump set, pushed over by Brown, right to Kaya Farrell. Her first pass a little bit off the front row, set by Pruitt, kill attempt by Brandt, hits the net and is dug by Chevyville. McBay hits it over from the back row, she hits it in. Oh, McBay just tucked it into the back corner. Clark let it go. Now they're going to switch this around. They're going to say this is out? No, he called it in. No, the official had a little miscommunication with the line judge. Kaya Farrell wants an explanation because the line judge said that was in. And Kaya's going to come over and get an explanation. She gets one from the official. Point Chevyville, 10-5, McBay to serve. Played by Season. First pass a little off the net. Pruitt has to chase it down. Coffee County's going to do good to get this over, and they won't. Brandt had really no chance. He was chasing that down, running away from the net, having to try to hit that back over her head. Can't do so, 10-6. Coffee County still with the lead, and Alyssa McBay to serve. Floats this over short to Dillard. Dillard's first pass is on the net. Chevyville hits it right back at Dillard, who digs it. Set by Pruitt. Kill attempt by Kaya. Tip to the net. And point Chevyville as they're able to keep that in front from the Coffee County side of the net. 10-7. Coffee County got a nice 10-4 lead, and here come the Eaglettes with a 3-0 run. McBay. Jump serve, back row. Played by Season. Bump set. Here comes Dillard, going to push it over on 3. Chevyville, a little discombobulated, going to free it over. Brandt to Pruitt, back to Brandt. Kill attempt coming. Point Coffee County, kill Lauren Brandt. Well hit at the net by Lauren Brandt. Coffee County gets the side out. Kaya. 3-sport athlete. You'll see her on the basketball floor in a couple of months. You'll see her on the softball field in the spring. Chevyville sends this over on 3 to Dillard. Set by Pruitt. Dillard going to hit this on 3. Dug on the back row by McBay. Chevyville going to free it over with a tip on 3 to Pruitt. Pruitt's first pass near the net. Brandt has to go up and hit it. Dug by Chevyville. McVeigh from the back row hits it to Clark, who makes a nice play. Set by Pruitt. Season going to push it over on 3, played by Buchanan. Excuse me, that's Brown. And Cheville now will push it over on 3 to Farrell. Set by Pruitt. Little off the net. Brandt's going to send it over on 3. Tipped on the back row. Cheville's got to free it over. They won't be able to do so. It's been a 2-touch pass back there. I saw that ball spinning, and it will be a 2-touch pass. A lot of good volleying there. Coffee County gets the point. 12-7. Farrell to serve. Left to right on your radio dial. If you're listening on the audio stream and not watching on Raider TV. Jump serve. Miscommunication on the back row for Shelbyville. Taylor and Adams. Last minute, Taylor tried to play it. Couldn't do anything with it. 13-7. Point Coffee County, and Farrell remains at the service line. Kaya. Back row, played by Adams. Tipped at the net. Coffee County to set up an attack. Pruitt. Back set. Here comes Brandt. Brandt. Kill. Hits the net. Goes on the Shelbyville side. And they're going to be able to get an attack set up. McVeigh hits it to the back row. Played by Clark. Set by Pruitt. Dillard pushes it over on 3. Dug by Shelbyville and into an open hole. Point Shelbyville. Coach Andrew Taylor wanted to talk to an official about something on that point, but he's not going to get what he wants. Shelbyville to serve. Season to Pruitt. Here comes a hit. Maddie Season tucked in there. Well hit just inside the end line. Well hit by Maddie Season, one of the 3 seniors here, Point Coffee County. Anna Johnson checks back in. Abby Clark takes a seat, and Zoe Dillard now to serve for Coffee County. Dillard on the back row against the miscommunication. Adams and McVeigh both go to play it. Last minute it's McVeigh, and kind of goes off the side of her hands. Dillard to serve it again for Coffee County. Checking in for the Lady Raiders, Curry Neal. Brown sends it over on 3. Pruitt to Brandt. Here comes Curry Neal. Big hit. Dug on the back row by McVeigh. Well played, and McVeigh's going to try to send it over on 3. She will. To Farrell. To Pruitt. Back row hit. Kaya Farrell hits the net. Dug on the back row by Adams and sent over by Shelbyville. Great dig. Here comes a killer tip by Lauren Brandt. Another big one. Off the net and then dug on the back row by the Eaglettes. Brown pushes it over on 3 to Pruitt. First pass is not great. Ball's to Neal, who's going to cross court, hit this flat-footed. Shelbyville going to push it over on 2. Pruitt sets. And Johnson going to hit now. Back row played by Taylor. Joust to the net. Won by Coffee County. Shelbyville got into the net there with Bolin. Curry Neal, who checked into the game. Get to see her play a lot of JV. That girl can get off the floor and absolutely smash. Just a sophomore outside hitter. Hopefully she'll get a couple good looks. She got a good hit on it a minute ago. It was dug by Shelbyville. Eaglettes, McVeigh from the back row, played by Kaya near the net. Pruitt chases it down, hits it over on 2, but it goes out of bounds. Pruitt couldn't do much with that. Kaya's first pass was so close to the net. Riley McInnes checking in. Zoe Dillard sitting down for Coffee County. And Allison Davis to serve for the Eaglettes. First time we've seen her serve tonight, I think. It's the first time I remember. Hard serve, played by McInnes. Set by Pruitt. Curry Neal, big hit cross court. Dug by McVeigh. And Shelbyville will have to free it over on 3 without a good offensive attack. Ball tipped the net, kind of threw off Anna Johnson. Here comes Curry Neal again. Hit. That ball went up and over and off of about 14 rafters. Point Coffee County. Curry Neal has gotten about 3 or 4 looks at some hits, and she's hit them all very well for Coffee County. Not the tallest, but she's got some height. She can absolutely elevate off the floor. Future is bright for her. Another one of those great sophomores for Coffee County. 17-9 lead for the Lady Raiders, and Lauren Brandt to serve here. Brandt, a senior. Shelbyville sends it over on 2 to Johnson. Set by Brandt. Here comes Moss. Moss with a kill down the line. It was out. Just a little wide. Point Shelbyville. Camry Moss with a kill attempt there. Just a little wide. Couldn't keep that inside line. 17-10. And Chelsea Bolin to serve for the Eaglettes. Bolin, serve is short. Diving attempt by McInnes. She just couldn't get there. Neal just kind of moved to the side and expected McInnes to get there. Ball just kind of died a little bit, 17-11. Back row to Camry Moss. Good first pass. Set by Brandt. Here comes Curry Neal. Kill for Curry Neal. Big hit for Curry. She can absolutely smash the volleyball. She'll check out. Gia Perez checks in. Anna Johnson checks out. Maddie Season checks in. With an 18-11 lead. Season to serve. Played on the back row by Libero. Shovels went to push it over on 2. Set by Brandt. Moss to hit from the outside off the back row. Played by the Eaglettes off the lights, and then Brown pushes it over on 3. Set. Brandt. Here comes Kaya. Look out. Dug on the back row. Well played by Taylor. And Chevrolet can't do anything with it after the dig. A 2-touch pass. Great job by Melissa Taylor. I don't know how she dug that and also kept it anywhere near being in play. It's not easy. 19-11, Coffee County. Season to serve. Season serve. Ace. Nobody touched it. Right down the middle. 20-11 as Coffee County pulls away here in set number 3. Already with a 2-0 lead, looking to end this one. Season played up front by McBay. Set by Bolin, and McBay's going to bump it over on 3 to Brandt. Set by Moss. Here comes Kaya. Big hit. Dug again by Taylor, but off the net. Just the sheer force of Kai hitting that ball goes off of Taylor and into the net. 21-11, timeout, Shelbyville.
Local sports on the Ben Lomond Connect stream, powered by Ben Lomond and Thunder Radio.
The past 18 months.
I'm tired of my bank. I want to go somewhere that's better.
Well, you know First Vision Bank can make it easier than ever. They can give you cash back on your everyday needs, and if you use a different ATM, they reimburse the fees.
Wow, that's great. Gee, thank you for the tip.
Please, you don't have to thank me. Anyone can make the switch. If you're tired of your bank, don't let them treat you badly. Go to First Vision Bank right across the road from Zaxby's.
With school starting back, the struggle is
Season to serve for Coffee County with a 21-11 lead. Back row played by Buchanan. Set by Bolin. Here comes McBay. Cross court hit played by Kaya to Brandt. Here comes Kaya. A little off the net. Her hit is blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Point Coffee County. Brown met her at the net, but blocked it well out of bounds. 22-11 as Coffee County pulls away here. Maddie Season. Short serve, Buchanan plays it off the net, and then Chebeville's Brown couldn't do anything with it, 23-11. Coffee County seniors with senior night tonight. Gonna go out winners. Coach Andrew Taylor feels good about it. He put his clipboard down. Season, played by Buchanan. Bolin, pretty good bump set. Here comes McBay, hard hit, played by Kaya. Brandt, back set. Moss, kill attempt long for Camry Moss. Really good set by Bolin on Chebeville's side there. 23-12. Chebeville gets the side out. And Lily Brown. The serve for the Eaglet. She's got a good serve. She can get you right back in one. She goes right to Kaya. Great first pass. Brandt. Back set. Perez. Hit. Point. Cross court hit. And sticking out one arm was Chelsea Bolin. Couldn't get that ball up. And Coffee County seniors maybe are going to check out here. Yeah, there goes Kaya. There goes Maddie. And there goes Lauren Brand as the Coffee County seniors will check out on senior night. The Coffee County crowd recognizing them. Olivia Moss checks in. Curry Neal back in. And Abby Clark And for Coffee County, it is match point, 24-12. Gia Perez to serve. Played by McBay. Taylor and McBay back row hit. Perez, Camry Moss set. Olivia Moss sends it over on three. Buchanan off the side of her arm and out of play. Point Coffee County. Set Coffee County. Match Coffee County. 3-0 Coffee County with a win in this one. 25-18, 25-19, and 25-12. Lady Raiders with a clean sweep over the Eaglettes of Shelbyville tonight. Thanks to the folks at Raider TV for being here to broadcast with us, putting us on Facebook Live. Thanks to Ben Lomond Connect for bringing you the audio stream. If you want to catch some Westwood football, at last check, it was 6-0, and you can hear that on Thunder Radio right now, 107.9 FM, 1320 AM on the Manchester Go app and Thunder1320.com. Complete sports coverage later at Thunder1320.com, including story of this game. You'll be able to catch the audio replay there later as well. Tomorrow night, it's Red Raider football beginning at 6 o'clock with the Friday Night Thunder pregame show at 107.9 FM, 1320 AM, Manchester Go app, and Thunder1320.com. We'll have kickoff at 7 and the postgame as well. That'll do it for us from Joe Frank Patch Memorial Gymnasium. We do thank you for hanging out with us here tonight. Don't forget Red Raider football tomorrow.